2 hours ago.
Then it would have taken you a while.
Right, but now what I don't get is from Toronto where this 41 road was.
41.
Well, that's what it said on the map. It'd take the 401 to the 41.
Well, the 41 isn't an exit 41, but a highway 41.
Right, but well, the only thing that doesn't make sense to me is we were driving on the 401 looking for the 4. And here is our cabin. Good morning. Weekend. 8 a.m.
Yeah, well, it's in all that construction right now. Yes.
I'm right here, Dave. Well, it's about 8:15 in the morning, and we're having our breakfast outside. It's already very sunny. Very nice out here. And here is our view. There's our rafts. This is our river. It really is as beautiful as Minnesota. It's beautiful out here.
Grand back in a year based on
Absolutely.
Shame.
So when you're going to buy your next stocks with $1,000, say, oh, and add that 2,000 and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm just documenting this moment. Too bad you're sitting behind the sun, so you're in blackness. All I see is like the blue water. Because this camera has an auto iris.
I'm the artiest of us all, so it's only fitting I'm created in silhouette.
And it's probably a good thing in silhouette since your ball is hanging out of your shorts.
What kind of iris? Is that a red iris?
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Cabin number 4. That's where we're living. Hello? Alright. If that's the problem. See? I'm not going to be in this movie, Dad. Unless somebody videos me. Okay, this, I hope people don't think I'm gay, videoing you getting dressed.
No, they're gonna think you're gay for what you're wearing.
Yeah. They're going to have lots of reasons.
Okay. Except I'm in the sun.
John, you can't wear that. We're going to put you in a different raft. Okay,
See?
that's all you
I'm
get.
doing, did you really video?
I pushed the red button.
It's still recording. That's good.
Cut it on the valve. Go fast. Let's we'll add running tomorrow.
Are you being punished?
Yeah. Yes.
John's boys and I were playing with the blue Nerf ball.
What I look like when I'm on my boat.
There, we just showed David dropping the ball again. David hasn't caught the ball yet today.
I wear my jock strap and or I can wear either head.
That was Dad's throw. Dad's only 8 feet away from David and still can't throw the ball to him.
My throws are excellent. Jack. Oh, it's like the.
Why do both your feet have to come off? Why do both your feet have to come off the ground when you do that? Can we play that back?
30 years of
It was like John was a three-legged horse there galloping.
There's another great throw by Dad. David will come get that one.
Okay. I'm ready for some action, baby. Too bad this helmet is filled with sweat.
Keep your helmet on, John.
It's not my.
We're still passing the football.
Is that red thing cover the plate on your head?
Oh, here comes Dad's bounce pass coming in.
If you get it on the first 2 bounces, you still get points.
Does that effectively
Yeah.
cover the
Dad, maybe you should come closer.
That was my throw.
Bounce. Boom.
Okay.
Driving all night. Could have had beers tonight. Could have been here on time. Follow directions.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, we lived. It's 3:30 around, and we didn't die. And
I know
nobody.
it took you guys like 30 years to realize that following directions actually works.
Yeah. Well, in meeting.
Well, you weren't able to do it yesterday, but.
Well, we did ask an old guy.
Next time you're going to be ready.
We did ask an old guy, and when he started giving directions, I just lost interest in the conversation, so I walked
that
away.
happens. So you just keep saying thanks, thanks. Just no, and then there's a critical one.
Right, and I said, yeah, I got it, I got
I
it.
know that one.
Just tell me what
When I
direction.
make the first 2 turns, I'll ask
So
someone else.
just
Don't
point
worry.
in the general direction, and we'll get there.
Right?
Yeah. Well, quick, lock it. I don't want anyone getting hurt. Yo, Bromo.
Fucking gay. All right.
Put your dang shirt on, woman.
You got John's attention.
My kids will love that shirt. I'll tell them I brought something back from.
Zooming too fast.
Well, why does it fit Michael fine, Dad fine, and me fine?
Because you bought me a medium.
We're all mediums.
I'm a large.
We're all mediums, and you're 6 inches shorter than the shortest one of us.
I don't think we should be complaining when David goes out and gets these things for us.
John's not worried because he thinks his nipple pokes out. So what, the girls will like him less. John has an aesthetic problem with this shirt.
Let's give a little thing. Tell me when it's recording.
Oh, it's recording.
Is it going dee, 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 like that?
Dude, I know when it's
Okay.
recording.
So yesterday we whitewater rafted down the rapids, and today we are kayaking down the rapids because David's insane and thinks my dad can do it. So are you ready? Hold on. I'm Bobby. I'm ready. I'm Bobby, and I'm ready, and you just stop the tape.
Ocean's there.
Look out.
Where's Dad? Where's your life jacket? And your paddle and all that? Huh?
It's over there.
Where? Dude, he said board the bus. Oh, wait. Let me put this camera away. Weekend? That's not a lot. But, so they didn't video us one bit today for the rafting. I mean, the kayaking.
True.
So, how was it?
Nice laces.
You look at the laces on John's shoes.
Oh, yeah. So, how did you like the rafting today? I mean, the kayaking today?
I didn't go today.
Oh.
I was asleep all afternoon, all morning.
Oh, so
Ask me, ask me.
it was pretty scary.
I was hungover and I missed the bus.
I sent
too.
a stand-in for me.
I didn't have a poop since Friday, so I didn't go either.
Yeah.
Sunday.
But you went, didn't you, John?
All right, interview me.
Okay.
Here, it's
Yeah, David will.
it's already rolling.
Oh.
So just point
Oh,
it.
point.
But over here, because the sun is like. There we go. Okay. You have to zoom or something.
Yeah. You need
Why?
effects.
You're perfect. Am I perfectly framed?
Yeah.
It was a bit scary at first, because when we got to the first rapid, Oh, 2 boats capsized, so then it got scary.
John was scared since yesterday.
But then
John kept talking about it
once
since
we did the
yesterday
first
in
rapid
fear.
and we were successful, then it was all smooth
Once I
sailing.
took over the bow of the boat and let John sit in the back and fall asleep. Did you take a picture, Michael?
Yep.
Okay. Then we were, it was all calm and quiet and no problems.
But it was fun going over those big rapids.
Yeah, once you got over your fear.
Now I did fall in that one time, but that was because we went back for a second.
But there's nothing to fear. There's no fear.
Except
You
fear
see-
itself.
You fall in the water and that's fine.
Did
That's
you
part
see
of it.
me fall in that second?
Yeah, we
that
laughed.
You laughed? Did
Yeah.
you guys fall in ever?
Yeah, well here now it's the winning teams.
You did fall in or what?
Well, we got turtled when we were surfing the waves.
What's that mean?
Means the boat turns up.
Is that a prison term? You did? When you were doing when?
The waves.
The waves.
When we were surfing the waves.
We had enough strength to paddle back into the wave as a team.
Oh, that's when I
Then
fell
and
in
sat the
too.
surf.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when you guys paddled like girls there, and then you fell out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just voluntarily rolled out, it looked like.
Yeah, where we got
Right.
turtled.
And you guys went right
there
up
was
there.
yelling words like sissy and pansy girl.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you guys.
yeah. Well, also to John on the bus.
You
when we
better
got-
turn off the video, John. I don't want to have any of this recorded.
I know, it's pretty embarrassing.
Well, no,
All
I
right,
didn't
it's-
see John with the football, so that
And
was
then they felt John was a danger, so they took his shoelaces away.
And they put me in the bow so that I could steer.
But John went over a lot of friends in the beginning when he said, "But I don't want to get wet. I'm cold when I'm wet. I don't want to get wet."
That's all true.
The best part was when he had his helmet on sideways and got on the bus and said, "Hi, I'm Bob."
I'm Bobby.
And then Mike wore his life jacket that was too tight, so they also made a spectacle of Mike.
Yeah, because he
Pretend
wore the
thought
girl's life
thinking I
jacket.
had a child's life jacket on, but really it was just my muscles didn't fit in the regular man-sized, so they had to let it out a little.
And they made a spectacle of me last night on the stage, but I thought it was just the girl flirting. I was gonna get the sticker.
Oh yeah,
Tickets for what?
except you were the worst paddler on the boat, she said.
It's true, but I made her laugh.
And we had girls on the boat, and he was still the worst paddler.
Good
I was
point.
chilling.
And how was it that you made her laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your face?
Did you bum show?
The water was cold, so it wasn't his fault. Shrinkage.
I'm going to have athlete's foot for the next 25 years.
Well, that was fun today. I was a little hesitant at the beginning, kayaking down a rapid, but
That's for sure.
it worked out pretty good.
You're yellow like the paddle.
We never died.
So when
No
somebody
injuries.
proposes a 6-day canoe trip,
Yeah,
I think I'll probably say no thank you. You can show up on day 5.
yeah. Especially if portaging is involved. Then
And
it's-
they've
Portaging.
got all their camping equipment in that canoe, so it's pretty heavy stuff.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go now. We're gonna get in the car and leave.
Okay,
It's only one.
see ya.
Well, how are we gonna do a group shot?
We just did. We did 3 and 3, so only 6 of us got in there.
I want a shot of all four of us.
I do too.
For me anyways, because I'm in my hood. I'm in Toronto.
That's right. I knew it.
You know, I went to school here. There's David's apartment from the back. But I went to Ryerson for 3 years. And then I lived here before I got married. And then I got married. See, I've been here in '83. I came to Toronto. And in September of 1990, I left to Omaha. So I lived in here for 7 years in this city. Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
That's a long time. So here we go. Baby's pad. Kim, you're getting to see it for the first time just like me.
What?
Except she doesn't.
Aaron!
Maybe she's somebody, so.
Open the door! It's a surprise party. Hey, that's kind of cool. That's very cool. Frank Sinatra.
Hello. Hi. Look here. I see. Miss us?
Of course, hi. Jeff.
Well, how polite is that?
How are you?
Be on the telephone.
I'm gonna get off right now.
All right. Look at that. Presented to David Morris. That's sweet.
Lenny Kravitz, yeah.
But how do you play them when they're in a... I'm just kidding.
I'll show you my first score.
Okay, let's check out this pad via video first, and then I'll get a real checkout.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Aaron. Family room or
Den.
whatever? The den. I dig the TV. Okay, this is your bedroom? Or are you going to show me something there first?
Yeah, I'll show you. Are you filming?
Yep.
Is he filming from home?
Yeah, I'm showing Kim
Oh,
the pad.
So look, those are I keep my favorite DVDs.
Ah.
And then
Dude, you have more DVDs than me, and that's hard to believe. You don't have more movies than me, though.
wow.
Look at this one. I'm so funny, aren't I?
And look more ass.
What? Dude, look at your CD collection. Now that's impressive.
Come here.
Huh. Thanks. Okay, whose room is this? Look at that. That's funny. Oh, that's not a room. Wait. This
That's
is
where
like
you
the
guys
lobby
came in.
and the door's open?
That's my first
You
gold.
could have been robbed blind.
No, the door is locked downstairs.
Okay, is there a light so I can see that better? Wait.
A lot of lights.
I gotta show this to prove my buddy that you're famous. Presented to David Morris. Look at that. Very cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool,
The
seriously.
Lenny Kravitz is cool, but this was my first gold that I did.
I think drinking's got some. Well, Dave, you can't rent an apartment in the States without a dishwasher, carpeting, and a fan in the bathroom.
Yeah, but you live in a place that's called Arkansas.
That's
and,
true.
And it's named after rocks.
Not-
Little rocks, big rocks, things
Clinton's
like that.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Look how cool this is, though. This is cool. I dig having a barbecue out here. That's nice.
They do.
You look not me. This is very cool.
Bobby all the time. So
Yeah.
what do you think? Is it a sausage pad or?
What? What's that mean?
You're wondering if it was a dude's pad.
Hold on, I have to do a panoramic pan, Dave.
I run down that street most mornings.
Which mornings? There's Starbucks where we're going to have breakfast. I have to show your apartment from over here. It is in that door. All right.
Where I work now, but I've worked in 3 spots. We on both sides of the street.
All right.
Someone may be in the office.
Shoot, I only have 5 minutes left on my tape. You know, we might have to go back to your place to get another tape.
Well, we gotta get air in there.
All right, and the tour has begun. And David doesn't know how to get into his own office, so that's cool. All right.
Hello?
Wow, this is very cool inside here.
Storefront is deceiving, isn't it?
That's my CD.
So your pool table, the chill area.
Very sweet.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna do the tour with the camera first, and then I'll do my own
What
tour.
do you think of these speakers?
Holy crud!
These speakers are $40,000 each.
You're kidding me.
I'm dead serious. I sit here.
You like sit around and rent a movie and watch it in this room with this $40,000 speakers?
Look at the gold records and stuff.
Oh man, this is sweet. Very, very cool. You know, I gotta find out the band on that reggae CD who does those great songs. Ah, okay, here we go. David's office. Let's just take a little tour here. Well, here's the rest of the building. It's very cool. Walking into David's office. What's that on the... Oh, that's like the center of a 45. How cool is that?
It's actually art. It's by a guy named Rupan.
I don't think he invented the 45 center.
True. So we made limited editions of those, yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, this is a very cool office. See your view out here. Yeah. Very nice. I don't have an office where Mike and I work. I just have an edit suite. And there's the guy I grew up with, Bruce Mack. You know what I mean? Right. No. Just keep your finger out of your nostrils. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was reading that book, Carlos Stewart. I woke up at 12 o'clock at night and I felt like I was being electrocuted, but in a good way.
What? That's a scientific method?
Yeah, if you consistently do what he outlines every day, start off with the deep breathing, then the meditation, the affirmations, the prayers.
All right, here's our campus, Kim. I can't get into the stupid school, so that's not so exciting. That's very cool. My kids would love that.
Okay, I'm gonna bolt it.
Oh, yeah, I won't talk about that.
Wet and after the Playboy Mansion. More hilarious material.
More hilarious. See, this all I have to show here is the Eaton Center and all the Chinese people.
There is a lot.
You know what? This is like Times Square. Check this out. There's a big screen.
Well, you know, they called me last week and told me that it would be ready next week.
We're downtown Toronto.
In a year or something. They'll do a big launch for